All right, going to talk a little bit about what are you thinking about right now? Is there somebody out there that's really struggling with some things? Is there somebody out there that just kind of got the blues going on, just not happy, but you know, not depressed yet either, but just kind of having a downer? And what about the person that is happy out there right now? Right now, as you're watching this, how is your emotional state? I'm going to talk about, you all know what this is. It's a dirty air cleaner, and I got a clean air cleaner. This is the way our minds are. We can fill our minds up with crap, or we can keep our minds clean, our souls clean. But like an air cleaner, we're responsible for keeping a clean mind. So how do we do that? Well, like an air cleaner on the dirt bike, what does it do? It keeps dirt out of your motor, right? It keeps dirt out of your carburetor. It filters the air. So all the bad crap gets hung up in the air cleaner. So that's what it's doing. If you look at the inside of the air cleaner, it's clean. Well, that's the way we are. What are you finding yourself thinking about? Is it good or is it bad? Is it depressing? Is it happy? Is it sad? Are your emotions all over the place? Are you led by your emotions? Or do you have your emotions in check? Are you taking authority over your emotions? Because if you're not taking authority over your emotions and your thoughts, this is what the inside of your head will look like. You know, and if you're on a dirt bike, you might as well get rid of this air cleaner. That's what it's like if you don't take authority over your emotions. It's like getting rid of this air cleaner and then going out to a dusty track and riding. That's the way our lives are. Our lives are just up, down, happy, sad, up, down. We're all over the place. There's no stability. You know, we're all sad sometimes. We're all depressed sometimes. None of us are immune to bad days. But we can't live there. That's the difference. We all struggle with things, but not everybody struggles all the time. And so that's the whole goal of these, is to reduce how much you're struggling with, so that you can be happier more frequently. And if you're happier, you're going to ride better, you're going to race better, your life's going to be better, your relationships are going to be better, everything's going to be better. But like an air cleaner, if you don't take authority over your thoughts and your emotions, and you don't hold every thought captive. So for example, right now I'm thinking, you know, I'm just kind of walking around. I just got home from work and I'm thinking about Judy, and I'm thinking about something she told me last week, and it really pissed me off. And you know what? I'm still thinking about it. Still thinking about what she told me. And then I'm thinking about something somebody told me in town. That pisses me off too. And you know, I'm thinking about last week when I was at the race, how poor I did. I did terrible. And I'm thinking about it too. If you don't take authority over them thoughts and hold those thoughts captive and go, what am I doing? Why am I thinking about what Judy told me last week? It's a past. Why am I thinking about how I did last week? What did I learn from it? If you don't do those things, then you're gonna wind up, your mind's gonna be full of crap, like this dirty air cleaner. You might as well get rid of this air cleaner. Ride your dirt bike around with no air cleaner. See how your bike runs. That's how you're gonna run. That's how your mental health is gonna be. And I don't care what it is, it'll roll over into everything. But you want to have a clean mind. So like our thoughts, when I'm thinking about bad things, I'm going, oh, that's a bad thought. I'm holding it captive. It's getting caught in my air cleaner right here. I'm using this air cleaner in two different fashions, so I hope you're tracking with me on that. I'm not confusing everybody. But like an air cleaner, I'm going, oh, that's a bad thought. So the air cleaner's keeping it from going down in my mind and taking root. I'm holding it, and I'm replacing that bad thought. So what are you thinking about? And what are your thoughts? And are you holding your thoughts captive? If you're not holding your thoughts captive, act like this is a dirt bike, get rid of it, ride your bike around a dirty track. That's what your life's gonna be like. You're gonna run poorly. That's what this is for. Hold every thought captive. You want, this should be, this is a lot like what's in our mind. We need to remember who we are. We need to take authority over our emotions and our thoughts. We need to not be led by our emotions. You know, we have God-given emotions, but if we're led by them all the time, we're going to be a basket case. Okay? If you want to live that life and you want changes in your life, you're going to have to think differently. You're going to have to think in a way that gives you confidence. You're going to have to think in a way that empowers you. You're going to have to think like a winner, not a victim. That victim mentality will keep you in the pit. You got to think like a winner. And winning and losing all comes down to how we think. And nobody can do it but us. No, your pastor can't do it. Your mom can't do it. Your husband can't do it. Nobody can do it but you. It comes down to a choice. We have to make that choice. So we have to, when we're going through the day or riding our bike, what are we thinking about? Is it good or is it bad? Simplify your life. Simplify it. Think about every thought. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it empowering or is it defeating me? If it's defeating you, if it's bad, hold it captive. Do not think about it anymore. Don't think about it another second, and replace it with a good thought. A thought that gives you life. A thought that gives you confidence. A thought that makes you realize how great a life you have. A thought that makes you happy. An empowering thought. That's how we cancel out negative thoughts. So our day is won and lost minute by minute by what negative thought we cancel with a positive thought. It comes down to our thought life. So I encourage you to think about the air cleaner. We have one of these in our mind, but if you get rid of this air cleaner, it's a lot like not thinking about that thought and not holding it captive. You just hear something, you think about something, you recall something from the past, and you just let it on down in with you, and it begins to grow like a seed, like planting a seed. What happens when you're thinking about that bad thought? It's like watering a plant. It begins to grow, and then it begins to defeat you. But you can also think about good thoughts, and they begin to grow, and you begin to feel empowered and great, and you start loving life. You start racing better. You start finding the flow. You start doing things you never knew you could do. You start enjoying life. Everything around you becomes better. The people you attract become better.